Jong-un allegedly ordering the execution of who was the second most powerful figure and his uncle. What do you make of this?
Well, arguably the second most powerful person in North Korea. Clearly, that's such an opaque place. We can assess who's in charge, and clearly this young man who's now been in charge of North Korea for 2 years is comfortable in asserting himself, and his uncle, who married into the family, has now departed the scene based on his call. Clearly, when you get too close to the king, you run the risk of being a threat. So I'm not surprised by this. Purges and executions are not new to North Korea. I think they do this with a certain degree of facility, unfortunately, and it just speaks to this, to the instability of this on the peninsula. I don't think, though, Natalie, any type of advanced hostilities are imminent for several reasons. Frankly, again, we've seen this before, so this is not aberrant behavior. We haven't seen the execution of an uncle, but clearly purges, as I've indicated, of political figures have taken place as a matter of routine. The military runs the place, and the youngster who's in charge, Kim Jong-un, clearly has the support and backing of the military. Bear in mind that North Korea is a nuclear power. It has conducted 3 nuclear tests. They also have long-range missiles. What they have not been able to do is marry up that technology, that nuclear technology, weaponized it, and stuck it on top of a missile so they can launch that nuclear capability someplace else. So that's fact number 1. Fact number 2, the intelligence collection capabilities on the peninsula are quite robust by the United States and coalition partners, the South Koreans. Mobilization of forces that would certainly be an indicator of advanced hostilities. We'd be able to pick that up quite easily. But also, the third thing to keep in mind is that what's called a no-warning attack on South Korea has always been a concern, and that is the amount of artillery they have, the number of missiles they have. The North Korean can launch those with no warning at all and could do quite a bit of damage in South Korea.
Well, one thing we do know about this alleged act is that normally when there are acts of disloyalty within the ranks, it's taken care of quietly. There are executions, but it's done quietly. This was public. He was pulled out of a meeting. A picture was taken. What do you make of the way they've approached this time?
I think this is all part of the ongoing effort on the part of Kim Jong-un to not only announce to the world, but also announce internally that he is in charge, and there's no question that his authority is real and should not be challenged. I think what we're seeing now is a continuation of that effort on his part to solidify this position that he has.